Guess I have no choice then. Computer, activate the takeover reboot protocol.
What in the name of Discord's realm is going on here? Oh, for crying out loud. Steelhorn? Steelhorn!
I've done it! The channel's mine now. You see, it's been over 2 years since our last video, and I thought maybe it's time for me to take things in my own metal hooves. So here we are. I run the channel now, and it's a brand new start. And speaking of new starts, why don't we start by reviewing the beginning of the new season? As the main six returned from their box office hit, they find that the castle map had expanded to the links beyond Equestria. So, in an effort to help spread the power of friendship, they decide to open up a school. And it's here that I find myself questioning the episode. Let me explain. You see, throughout the entire series, the concept of friendship has been taught through life lessons and experiences. And other creatures do understand the concept, however, at the same time, they don't use it as a value in their everyday lives. And I don't believe the subject of friendship itself can be deconstructed and segmented into a school curriculum, only because the subject itself is not an absolute science. It's more of a life lesson. But it is through this plot point we are introduced to who I like to call the mini-mix main six. But if I were to be totally honest, I don't really care for the lot of them.
Oh, sorry. I'm Sandbar. Are you a student here too?
Especially you, surfer boy! However, I will accept you, Ocellus. You're just too adorable. Anyway, through the majority of the first episode, the focus shifts to them. And as it progresses, we see their friendship grow. And even through their differences, both in physicality and personality, they end up coming together as friends. And because of it, they end up getting the school closed down. Okay. To be fair, it's mostly to do with Chancellor Daze, voiced by Maurice LaMarche. But you all might remember him from...
Children, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Memories. Anyway, I know they intentionally made his character to be unlikable, but I can't help but be triggered by Chancellor Daze. Not because he's the antagonist, but because of his specious points of view. He carries a certain race above all others, believing any other race to be inferior in all aspects, including friendship, and insulting and insinuating that the other races would do malicious things if anyone shows them any form of friendship. And this type of thinking is sadly not uncommon, and in the end can be detrimental for everyone, including the one who's starting it. Remember, hate breeds hate. But I digress. After the closure of the school, as well as the international incident the Chancellor almost caused, Twilight goes into a depressive state. All her friends try to cheer her up, but to no avail. It's not until Starlight reminds her what she was trying to accomplish in the first place, into which she's remotivated to open up the School of Friendship. But this time, they're going to ditch the curriculum and teach their own way. But there's only one problem. In order to save friends, the mini-mix have ran away from their respective homes, but doing so actually puts more of a strain against the other races. So it's up to Twilight and her friends to figure out where their missing students are before things get worse. And I don't know how they're going to...
Hi, Sandbar! Are you having a party?
No, I'm just, really hungry.
Way to be inconspicuous, surfer boy. Then again, I guess it's a good thing that you weren't. Otherwise, Twilight and friends would have made it to save the students from a pack of puckwudgies. Man, those suckers turn nasty quick. You know what? Fluttershy needs to teach a creature language course. I mean, if this guy can talk to squirrels, we can talk to any creature. Come on, people, we have the magic. Anywho, they all reconvene back at the school where they're met with one final appearance by Daze. But this time, Twilight pulls rank and the school gets to stay open. And as for Chancellor Daze...
I promise you, Chancellor, my school will help protect Equestria.
Or destroy it.
And that's the Season 8 premiere. But to tell you the truth, I thought the episode was a little so-so. I mean, in my opinion, we had better season openers in the past. But at the same time, when this episode did feel lacking, it did try to bring in new characters while at the same time note that we're going to more exotic settings in the future. I guess what I'm trying to say is don't judge a book by its cover, or in this case, a season by its premiere. There's a lot more Season 8 coming out, and there's a lot more opinions I want to give on it. Plus, I do want to go to past seasons and review some episodes, as well as work on some Well, I'd rather show you than give you empty promises. So, I'll see you next time, when I steal the show.
So, we'd be allowed to teach however we want to? No more scary pop quizzes? Confetti cannons for every creature?
Okay, if everyone gets a cannon, can I have Mind Fire Puckwudgies, please?